Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are diving back into the Declutter series, and today we are decluttering the blush drawer, which is really hard for me, and I never thought I would say that I've accumulated so many blushes. It's quite extensive to the point that they don't all fit in the drawer, which seems to be a trend. As I get further into this Declutter series and I'm noticing the accumulation of products during the time that I was gone, also, mind you, I wasn't here for almost a full 9 months because I was deployed. The amount of product that I brought back with me just doesn't fit in the drawers anymore, and we have to go through it. We have to make some room. Some things just don't need to stay in the collection. They're gonna find different homes. They're gonna be passed on if they can. If they're expired, they're gonna be thrown in the rubbish bin because they just can't be kept. Now, you guys, the one thing I will say is please don't request any of the products that I'm getting rid of in the comments. I understand that it'd be nice to be able to pass it on to you guys, but I don't feel comfortable passing on used products to my subscribers. I do have a couple friends who are willing to take some of it off my hands because it's gently used and they will use makeup wipes to clean it off. But some products are just completely past their expiration date and they just have no reason to be used again. There are some organizations that if it's unopened or gently used and can be decontaminated, then they will take it off your hands. But that's not always the case, especially because I do use a lot of my blushes. Now, you guys, diving into this, I'm really excited to declutter, but then it also hurts my heart because I love the makeup that is in my collection that I've accumulated over time. Now, you guys, we are going to dive into it, and there are other portions to this Declutter series, so if you want to see any other videos from this series or previous declutters when I started them on my channel back in 2019. There is a playlist that you can find in the drop down box, so definitely go and check those out if you want to see them. Some are way over 2 hours and then some are just about 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So depending on how long you want to sit and see what was in the collection over the years, definitely go and check out that playlist. Now, you guys, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see what's in the blush drawer, what's staying, what's going, and what just needs to be thrown away, just keep watching. My blush drawer is overflowing. This is absolutely absurd. I don't even know where to start. Let's see. This Flower Beauty Gel Crush Lip and Cheek. I just got this one a couple months ago. Really like it. It's really gorgeous. Beautiful when it's on the skin. So I'm gonna keep this one. This one from 𝐬𝐁. I bought it when I was in Poland. I like it. It's not my favorite formula. I think I'm gonna see if I can pass this on to a friend. There's a lot of Patrick Ta in here. I'm gonna see if I can find all of them before we go through them. Natasha Denona. I only have one of these. A little bit on the pricier side. This one is the High Blush Flirty Flush. Really like it. So you have a cream blush and then you got a powder, and this kind of gives me the NARS Orgasm vibes. Really pretty. You can either just do it by itself, put the topper on top. Really gorgeous. Gonna keep this one. This one is from the Sigma Little Mermaid. Really pretty, just a kind of a pinky pop of shade. I don't know that I need to keep it, but I'm gonna hold on to it for right now and see. L'Oreal Lumi Lay Liquid Blush. Absolutely love this. I tried it, just went straight in on my cheek. It blended out beautifully. Pretty like peachy pinky shade. So I'm gonna keep this one. The Huda Beauty blush filters. These are absolutely gorgeous. Not getting rid of a single one of them. I know people are going to come for me in the comments going, oh, you didn't get rid of a lot of your blushes. I'm not getting rid of the Huda Beauty ones. Any of these that I find, they're gorgeous. My favorite is Cotton Candy. I mix that with everything. Latte is gorgeous. Even the deepest shades. These two, beautiful on my skin. Gonna keep them. Love mixing them together. I do blush cocktails with them. I think there's actually more colors in here. We'll find them as we go. Yep, I found 2 more. There's more, I'm sure. But they're so good. If you haven't tried them, you're missing out. Billion Dollar Beauty. I really like this one, but I also have my Rare Beauty one, which is a very similar shade. I'm gonna keep my Rare Beauty. I'm gonna pass on my Billion Dollar Beauty just because I know that this one's gonna be gone sooner. And this is fairly new, so I'm going to pass it on to someone who can get some good use out of it. The Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewy Flush. This is absolutely gorgeous. It blends out almost like a watermelon sheer glow, but it is beautiful in the summer. Maybelline Cheek Heat. I tried this. I wasn't a huge fan. I'm going to pass this one on. Aronia Berry and Blush Soft Finish Blush. This is in the shade Rosette. It's pretty. Kind of a corally, like orangey shade. I don't go for a lot of oranges. I do more peachy pinks. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. All right, cosmic brushes. I have two shades here. I have Nutmeg, which if this is, yeah, this one's more of a brown tone. I'm gonna get rid of this one. And then I have Mary, which is a little bit more like rosy colored. I'm gonna keep this one, really pretty. P. Louise, the Cheek of It. This is a Flirty Flush of Reflex. Liquid Shimmer Blush. I'm not a huge fan of shimmer blush. I tried it. It wasn't my favorite. I'm going to get rid of it. I got it in like a mystery box, so I don't feel bad about getting rid of it because I didn't want to love it. Westman Atelier. This was just one of their like little holiday kits. I love their little contour, cream contour. And then this shade is, oh, it's Mimi. I could not find it. So this is the shade Mimi. Love that one. This one is Petal. Kind of like a mauve tone, a little bit more subdued. And then Pop It. This one's a little bit more like fuchsia. I actually mix these two together. So Petal and Pop It are really pretty blended together. But I'm gonna keep both of those, or all three of those. Ring Cosmetics Lighten Your Eyes. Love their products. I think this is the first time I ever got one of their blushes. This one's pretty. It's very close to that shade Rosette, which I got rid of. I think I'm gonna keep this one only because I did try it out. I did like it, but I don't need two of the same shades. So I'm going to keep Ensley Rain. I have a couple from Florissist. They're very pale shades. I do like their products. I think this is the one that I wanted to keep, which is Coral Whisper, because it's the deeper of the three. And then there's, yep, this one's Apricot Milk. It's too pale for me. And then the shade Candy Clouds, also very pale. So these two I'm going to get rid of, and then I'm going to keep Coral Whisper. This one's just deeper and actually pops up on my cheeks a little bit more. RMS, really like RMS Beauty. So I have Bohemian Girl, which is kind of like a peachy shade. Love this. It is gorgeous in the spring and summer. So keeping that because of course we're going to use it during the summer. And then also Pomegranate Fizz. Love this. It's absolutely stunning. So beautiful. Need to use these more right now. This one from, what is it, REM. This is the Wicked. It's just not my color. I could probably give this to Casey. She loves these vibrant, like fuchsia, pinky shades. She would probably absolutely love this, especially as like a blush or a lipstick. It's a multi-use, but it's just, it's not my shade. It's not my vibe. And I say that, but I have the Barbie in Patrick Ta, which I'm going to probably keep. So I'm going to pass this one on. This one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beautiful Skin Island Glow in Paradise Pink. Really pretty. This is more of a corally shade than pinky, which is why I'm going to keep this over the one that I just got rid of from REM in Wicked. Haus Labs. This is the shade Glassy Pomelo. I think this is the only one that I have. Really like it. It's kind of like the peachy pink shade. I know that as I continue to go through my blushes, I'm going to go, oh, I have multiples of these and I might have to do comparisons and declutter more. But for now, it's staying. Milk Makeup. These are so good. I think there's only 3 of them. If I have a 4th one, we'll find it. There's just so much in this drawer. I'm so overwhelmed. I have to get rid of stuff. These are the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Tints. Absolutely love these. I've got the shade Burst. Look how... And the shade is not what it looks like. There is Splash, and then we have Spritz. I'm pretty sure there's a 4th shade in here. We'll find them. I took these with me to Germany. They're so gorgeous on the skin. Okay, this one's easy. I literally just did a video on affordable makeup. I tried this out. It's probably the deepest of the pink shades that they had. And this is the shade, was it Blazing 05 Blazing Blush. It's pretty. It's just too pale for me. And I know I have a friend who will take it off my hands. Sachi Beauty, I just got this. This is the Cheek Stain. Love, love, love this so much that I bought a deeper shade. Really pretty, keeping it in my collection, of course. This one from Bare Minerals. I don't think I've ever reached for this one. Complexion Rescue Bronzer. I want to play around with this. This is Kiss of Mauve. Let's see. I know I haven't swatched a bunch of them. but I can't even tell, like, I don't even remember using this. That's a pretty shade. I don't know if it's my vibe though. I'm gonna pass this on. Haus Labs, this is the powder, the Fuse blush in French Rosette. I'm keeping this one. I love the Haus Labs powder formula. Really gorgeous. I feel like I need more of these, but also I don't. So I'm gonna keep this one for now. The ABH Blurring Serum Blush. Really pretty shade. A little is nice and sheared, or you add some more and build it up, and it's a gorgeous pinky shade. So keeping this one. Buxom. I love their lip products. This was their first blush that I tried. This is in the shade Wanderlust, or no, the Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush in Goa. I'm gonna keep this one. I had just picked it up before I left and didn't take it with me. Too Faced, this is the Cloud Crush. I love the Cloud Crush blushes. I only have one. It's a really pretty shade. This one is Golden Hour. Really pretty. Keeping this one, but then I also have this one from Too Faced, which is the Love Flush Watercolor Blush in Love Yourself. I used it. It's very, like, it's watercolor. It's not meant to give off a lot of shade. So I'm gonna pass this on. The Hourglass Unreal Liquid Blush. Love this. Took it with me when I traveled. It has like a little silicone thing to kind of disperse the liquid, but it is a really pretty blush, so gonna keep that one. All right, I think these are the only two I have from Odin's Eye. I could be wrong, we might find more. All right, so I have this one from the Soul Main Sunlight Love Blusher in Lilac Mist. Ooh, that's pretty. And then I have this one, which is the Shadows Blusher in Radiant Flame. This one is very, very vibrant. Yeah, two very different shades. I have the NYX Buttermelt blushes. These are gorgeous. And the shades are kind of deceiving. So this one is Butta with Time, and this one is Getting Butta. The names, really pretty. It's buildable. You can start out with like a light watermelon flush or build it up. And then I want to say they're like warm. This one's a glowy finish. So one's matte and the other one's glowy. So I'm gonna keep both of those. This one from Ofra, I'm gonna get rid of it. I've had it for a while. It's in Bellini. It is really gorgeous. I just know the last time that I used it, I didn't have a lot of payoff. I just think it's old. It needs to be thrown away, not even passed on to a friend, but it is pretty, or it used to be. Danessa Myricks, this one is gorgeous. This is the Yummy Skin Rosé and Brunch. Love this cream to powder formula. It's absolutely beautiful. It had a lot of love while I was in Germany. There's a pretty good indent in this, so keeping it. The blendability on this is gorgeous. This is the Dew Blush in Dreamy. Really like this. A little bit deeper of a berry shade. Really beautiful in like fall and winter, so keeping that one. Okay, I have the LYS blush sticks. I have the shade Bubbly. Really gorgeous shade. I had gotten the like little sample size of it when I bought it during the holidays, which I gave the bubbly one in the giveaway. This one, I bought the full size because it's so stunning. And then I have Elite, really pretty like berry shade, gorgeous. And then Focused, so a little bit deeper, more of a rusty shade. I don't have a lot of colors like this, but the blendability on these are beautiful, or is beautiful. The YSL Make Me Blush Liquid Blush. This one is shade 44. I can't remember the actual name of it. They don't put the names on here. The shade is gorgeous. I had the hardest time trying to get this when I was in Europe. Sephora wouldn't ship it to me. And then they never had it in stock. They were always sold out. So I'm keeping this one. Makeup by Mario. Really like this blush. It's the shade Strawberry Sunset. It is gorgeous. Really pretty, like deeper pop of pink. Love it. The Catrice Blush Matte, or Air Blush Matte. This is in the shade Berry Breeze. I bought this right before I left, but then I didn't take it with me. It's just kind of like a peachy pink shade. I don't know that I need to keep it. I need to look at all the shades that I have. So for right now, because I did just purchase it before I left, I'm gonna keep it in my collection for now. The LA Girl Glow Envy Bouncy Blush. This is gorgeous when it's on the skin, and I do need to keep some of my more affordable for when I do my affordable makeup tutorials and I need like filler products. So I'm gonna keep this. It's gorgeous. It's in the shade, can't see it, Rosy Glow. Beautiful. LYS. So this is their powder, or no, this is their cream blush. before they did their blush sticks. This is in the shade Confident. Really pretty, kind of like a cinnamony red. So gonna keep that one for now. The Glam Light Betty Boop Blush Duo. This is pretty. I don't remember loving it though. I'm gonna pass this one on. It's pretty, but I also just kept a bunch of these shades. I don't need to keep it. The e.l.f. Putty Blush. This one's more of a cream product. I've also had it for a while. It's probably like, yeah, it's dried out. Let me get rid of this, like gone. It is a beautiful blush, but like I said, it's dried out and it can't stay. Okay, I've gotten to the point that I have all my Patrick Tas. Okay, I thought it was more than 4, but I have 4. So I have this shade, She's Passionate. This is the powder blush, which is also a little bit more pale. Then I also have She's Vibrant. This is the double take cream and powder. I have She's a Barbie Doll, which you guys, I'm probably gonna keep that one. And then She's Wanted, which is a very deep purple. So I'm gonna keep the cream and powder duos, and then I think I'm gonna get rid of this more pale peachy shade. It had a lot of love. I used it quite a bit. I feel like I need deeper shades because I've been tanning, and when I was pale, this wasn't a bad match for me. So gonna get rid of that one and keep these 3. Okay guys, I had to reorganize my blushes that I was keeping and where they were going. This one from 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄𝐿. I just used this the other day. It's still really gorgeous. This is in the shade Queen. It's one of the little like spongy applicators. I love this. These 2 from Merit I've had for a very, very long time. So Cheeky and Beverly Hills, really pretty shades, but I just haven't been reaching for them. They're probably a little dried out because they are a cream product. So I'm gonna pass these to the rubbish bin. But they're pretty and I like them. I just didn't reach for them as much because I wasn't into cream products for a very long time. All right, Pat McGrath Labs. This is the shade Cherish. Pretty pink shade. Gonna keep this one. Love Pat McGrath. Kosas, I only have 1 shade. I just talked about this because I received a Kosas blush in one of my subscription boxes. And I was going back and forth on like, ooh, do I need to keep it? Do I get rid of it? No, I already have 1. My drawer is full. This is the shade Blissed. It's really pretty. I did put the other one in the giveaway drawer, so. We have my ColourPop ones. These are probably dried out. Yeah, this one's cracking. This is Georgette. She's gone. This one is No Way. Also gone. This one from the Tinkerbell collection in Magic Moon. Really pretty, but dried out. And then Drop of a Hat. Like a coppery, like shiny. Gone. Oh, I have another REM Beauty. So this one is in the shade Gingerbread Kiss. I think this was the holiday release. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Can keep that one. Much better than the like hot pink. We have the Kaja, what is this? The Bouncy Blendable Blush in Atmosphere. Ooh, still got some pretty good color payoff. Pretty, but it is also a little pale, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This one from MAC is gorgeous. Look how stunning she is. This is when like I bought it and I was like, oh, I'll always use that. And then I never reached for it, but then I've been getting into deeper, darker shades. So it's staying. This is Sweets for My Sweet Extra Dimension Blush. Really gorgeous shade. You guys were making a dent. The Tarte Amazonian Clay in Quirky. I like the Amazonian Clay. I just don't think this is my shade, so it's gone. And Item Beauty. This is I'm Crushin'. This one, ooh, I like that. I don't think Item Beauty is still a brand though. I can keep it though. The Laura Geller Baked Blush. I just haven't been reaching for this one. I still like it. This is the shade Tropic Hues. I got it in a subscription box, but I'm going to pass this on. ColourPop. This is the designer collection for the Princess Kissin'. So this one is Court of Miracles. Oh, that one's pretty. I like the golden. It kind of gives me the NARS Orgasm vibes. And then Kissin' a Frog. Kind of cool tone. I'm gonna keep those 2 since we're still on ColourPop. We have the ColourPop Fresh and Peachy. I think this one's a little too pale. Yeah, that one's gonna go. Frisky Business. A lot of love when I used it a lot back in the day. I'm gonna get rid of that one. The Love Story. Ooh, that's pretty. It's got some glitter in it. I think I might keep that one. And then the Alice in Wonderland. Oh dear. This one's a little bit more pinky. I'll keep those 2. Ooh, this one's fun. The L'Oreal Blush Please Shimmering Blush in Blush and Riviera. Look how gorgeous that is. I'm gonna keep that one. It's like the affordable NARS Orgasm with way more glitter. I keep saying that and I keep talking about the comparison, but here's NARS Orgasm. Maybe the glitter is just as chunky. I know I have it in here. The NARS. So this is the cream blush of the NARS Orgasm. I'm gonna keep this one. It is really pretty. This is just like a little like travel size, which is really all I need. If all blushes and all products came in travel sizes, I would just live off of those because I literally, when filming, only need travel sizes because this is just too much. Kiko Milano, this is the Dolce Diva Baked Blush Trio in Better Coral. I love this one. It's like a trio of shades, really gorgeous. It does look like it's cracking though. Ooh. I think it's dried out. I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah, there's like no transfer. It's gone. The �𝐃𝐄𝐒, what is this? Dewy Bar in Peach Cobbler. Did I just buy this one last year? Ooh, it's definitely got some kick to it. I'm gonna keep this one. From Huda Beauty, this is Cheeky Tint in Perky Peach. I had this for the longest time and didn't use it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm not a huge like orange blush type of person. And I just kept all of the blush filters because they're so freaking phenomenal. So this one's gone. This one from Kylie. Do I have any others from Kylie? I thought I did. I might be wrong. This might be the only one that I kept. We're going shopping. I got a lot of love out of this when I first bought it. I'm gonna get rid of this one because I also know she reformulated and this is not her new formulation. So gone. This one I'm keeping. This is Rare Beauty in the shade Happy. Her powder blush is gorgeous. So much love in such a short period of time. I need to play around with this again. This one is the Smashbox and Vlada Petal Metal Highlighter in Rosemantic. It says highlighter. This, you guys, is like a blush topper. Oh, look how chromatic and beautiful that is. I need to play around with this so quick and in a hurry. Oh, gorgeous. Keeping. Huda Beauty Love Fest. This is a gorgeous. This one's Toasted Tangerine, the cream blush. So beautiful. Love this. Like I said, I don't usually go for oranges, but this on the skin is really beautiful. So keeping that one. The Milani blushes. Oh my goodness. And I know there's a repurchase of this one somewhere in my collection. This one is Luminoso. Cult favorite, especially back in like 2019, 20 when I started my channel. Everyone was wearing it, but I don't need to keep it. I just don't reach for my Milani blushes. I might actually keep this one, which is the Bella Bellini. I really like this shade and I gravitate towards it more than I do either of these. And this is the new packaging, so I know this one's newer. I think I bought this one last year, but these two are gone. Okay, if you want a potent blush where you need like a pinprick of the blush, the e.l.f., these ones, the Camo liquid blushes, phenomenal, gorgeous. A little goes the longest of ways. I have the shade Coral Crush, keeping this one, and then Pinky Promise. So these two are staying in my collection. L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Blush in the shade Flawless Coral. I'm keeping this one. It is gorgeous. I should have taken it with me when I went to Europe, but I didn't. Really beautiful shade. And then there's like a little mirror and where you should have a powder brush, but I didn't keep it, so keeping that one. Oh, I've been looking for this one. That's why. It's all the way in the back of the drawer where I can't see anything. It's also like an awkward shape. It's so cute though. I need to like actually have this on my desk. However, I think this is such a like pale shade. I don't know that it would be worth it to keep. It's cute. It's adorable. I don't know that I need to keep it in my collection. I'm sure I have a friend who's got more patience than I do to keep this, play around with it. It's beautiful. I forgot. I think this was all in like Japanese or Korean. Yeah, I don't even remember. This was the Jill Stewart. Really cute component. But when it gets stuck in the back of the drawer, you never see it again. So I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay, all the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know if you can guess this, but I'm not getting rid of them. They are absolutely gorgeous. They traveled with me. I know a couple of them are probably almost done. Is this? Yeah, this is blush. The matte shades are really pretty. I have a warm toned, I have a cool toned, and then for the shimmery shades, I have Peachgasm and Pinkgasm Sunset. Oh, this one, lovely. I love all of them though. They're really beautiful on the skin, so keeping all of them. I have Peach Pop Pillow Talk Peachgasm, and Pinkgasm Sunset. So all 4 of those are staying in the collection. I have another Pat McGrath Labs. This is the shade Flirtatious. This one's kind of cool toned, also very like pale. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I have a friend who's gonna be like, ooh, I want that. Jacqueline. I think this is the only one from Jacqueline that I have. It is. So this is the shade, well, it's the Blurring Cheek Tint in Plush Pink. It's a gorgeous shade. It's just all the way in the back of my drawer, so I haven't played around with it. I'll keep it. I won't use it on video or whatever. Jacqueline's no longer a brand, but it is a really pretty blush. M Beauty, right? M? Is this in cosmetics? I think it is. This is pretty. I haven't reached for it because it's in the back of the drawer, but it's just got like the little dropper. So I think I'm gonna keep this. This is in Venetian Rose. Love Steady Liquid Blush. This is from Moira. It is dried out. You can see it's like cracked in the bottle. Oh yeah, it's so dry. It was a really pretty shade, the shade Adorn, but it's old and it needs to go. From Jouer. Wait, is it a brand? I feel like I've seen something recently, like I don't, but they haven't released anything. This is the Blush and Bloom Cheek and Lip Duo. So there's like a bronzy shimmery shade. And then there is, are they both shimmery? Yeah, it looks like it. I just don't reach for this. That's also been in the back of my drawer. These are the shades Coquille and Parasol. I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, I forgot about these. The Charlotte Tilbury Beach Stick Lip to Cheek Dewy Color Pop. I forgot that I had these. Oh, look how gorgeous that shade is. I'm gonna reach for that one for sure. So I'm gonna keep that one in Las Salinas and Moon Beach. Oh yeah, pretty. I completely forgot that she released these. What was it, last year? Okay, well. The Color Pop, what is this? The Loose Powder Highlighter in Charleston. I'm keeping this. I use it as a cheek topper on top of my blushes. So, oh, another Too Faced. This is Apricot in the Act. Pretty shade. I just don't reach for this. Like it was tucked away right here. So I'm gonna pass this on to a friend. I'm sure I have one that would love to have this. And they're scented. I can no longer smell them. So for me, because I lost my sense of smell almost a year and a half ago now, it doesn't make sense to keep it. Illa Masqua. Color Veil in the shade Tonic. If I remember correctly, this is like super liquidy. And it's pretty shade, but I'm not a fan of like the liquid. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, I have the ColourPop Blush Sticks Shell Out. Ooh, that's pretty, but I know I've had it for a while and it's kind of rough trying to open it. I think it is old and dried out. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand in the shade Candlelit. This is really gorgeous. I haven't reached for this in a while, but it was also stuck in the back of the drawer. Ooh, that's pretty. Very pale though. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I have kept a lot of cream blushes in similar shades, but e.l.f. Halo Glow, these are really gorgeous. Okay, we are making a headway. Ooh, the Colorette Concentrate from Alamar. This one was gorgeous. I got this right before I left. I don't know why I didn't take it with me. This one is, I don't remember the name of it. Malakaton? Oh, it's got the twist top. Ooh, look how peachy and beautiful that is. Keep that one. That is pretty. I'm gonna keep that one. All right, we have Moira. This is the Ombre blush in Mellow Pink. Such a beautiful shade. I only bought one of these. I don't think I bought multiple. I'm gonna keep this one. Oh, it doesn't want to close. It just wants to kind of stay open. It's fine. All right, I have these from Tarte. I think I only kept 2 the last time. So the blush tape in Coral and the shade Pink. I don't want to keep these only because I just kept the Charlotte Tilbury ones and they're pretty. I like them. Don't get me wrong. Tarte has some really pretty, like the blush shapes are gorgeous. However, I need to be honest. I kept my Charlotte Tilbury ones. I'm gonna pass Tarte on. I know I have a friend who would take them. Oh, here's a little tiny Rare Beauty. I forgot about this one. I love the little travel size. Little light pale pink. Gorgeous shade. Gonna keep that one. Okay, guys, we're almost done. I swear it's the Glowy Play Blush and Cheer Up. I've had this one for a while. Oh shoot, it's still creamy. Ooh, I'm keeping that one. I love that. From MAC, it is gorgeous. It has the gold glitter in it. Definitely gives off like the NARS Orgasm. Like that is my favorite shade. Pretty. Gonna keep that one. And it's nice and glowy. I really thought that one was gonna be dried up. Danessa Myricks. This one is gorgeous as well. It is Vision Flush Bread and Butter. Really pretty. Ooh, look at keeping that. Bare Minerals Bronzer. This I didn't understand. Bronzer. Blush, bronzer? Like, it didn't really take off either. I guess you didn't want to hang out with me. I have the shade Kiss of Pink. It's a gorgeous blush shade. I don't know why they wanted it to be like a bronzer. Like, no one did it. I'm gonna keep it though. Iconic London Kissed by the Sun. Multi-use cheek glow. Oh yeah, I remember this. I wanted so many more shades of this and I had to be realistic and be like, nope, we're not purchasing that. I'm keeping this one. Kimchi Beauty, or Kimchi Chic. This is their Thaler blush in the shade Grace. This is gorgeous because you can, it's not a difficult component. I don't know why I'm having issues. Really pretty, like I get it. I've said that I don't like orangey shades. This is not like super orangey on the skin. And then mixed together, it's just so like yummy and shimmery and gorgeous, like a candlelight on your cheeks. So keeping that one. These two for Benefit, keeping this one's Krista. Look how gorgeous she is. And she can be a little intimidating, but she's beautiful on the skin. And then Shelly is that cool tone. No, maybe I'm thinking of another one. Shelly's kind of like a corally shade. I thought I had a cool toned one in here. I could be mistaken. But these two, they're just the little like minis. That's all I really need is like the mini shape or sizes and everything. Keeping those. Okay, ColourPop. This is the pressed powder blush in Let's Dance. Ooh, I think I'm gonna keep this one. It is a little bit deeper than the other like corally shades I got rid of. I do like ColourPop blushes, they're cute. These two from Kaleidos. I like the packaging, but if I remember correctly, they're very pale shades. Oh yeah, so I'm getting rid of this one, which is Angel Wing, and then this one in Pale Rose. They're pretty if I was more pale. And the packaging is stunning. Like, look how gorgeous they are. Oh, beautiful. But I wish they were deeper shades. They are an Asian beauty brand. A lot of their shades are more pale. Okay, we have the Too Faced Too Femme in Butterfly Babe. Oh yeah, we're keeping that one. She is gorgeous. Kylie X The Grinch. Okay, this has been out for a while. Old formulation. As much as I want to keep it, I just kept a bunch of shades. It also has the same like NARS orgasm vibes. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. Kaleidos. I don't know the name of this one. It is a little bit deeper, so I'm gonna keep this one. Look at the packaging. She's beautiful. Lethal Cosmetics. This is the only blush I have from them. And in order to know the name, I'd have to pop it out. But I'm gonna keep that shade. It is definitely one that I do not have in my collection. It's kind of similar to the Patrick Ta, but not quite. So I'm gonna keep that one. Sigma Blush and Sunset Kiss. This is really pretty. I'm gonna keep this one. Mama Mitchell. Okay, this one's a little bit older. In the shade Peach Sugar. I've had it for a while. I know it's like broken down. I'll be lucky if it's not dry in here. Yeah, it looks like it's drying down a little bit. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. Pretty shade though. She Glam. This one is in the shade Devoted. Also good until September 2025. So I'm gonna keep this one for now. I do like that She Glam puts their expiration dates on their products. It makes it so easy. If more people did that, if more brands did that, I know I talked about it in another declutter video, it would make it so much easier. I'm gonna keep this one though. NARS Orgasm. This is, so I had the liquid blush, now I've got the cream blush, and I had the powder blush. Can we tell that I like this shade? I have been gravitating towards like creams and liquids more, but I have also been playing with some of the powders again. So I'm gonna keep this one. Juvia's Place. I like Juvia's Place. They have some beautiful products. This one is in the shade Peach Rose. I'm gonna keep it. Look how gorgeous that shade is. Love it. We're gonna have to do a shot my stash so we can go through. This one is Luxaza. Just says blush. It's pretty. I know I've also had it for a little while. I can tell that it's starting to like dry down in the tube. Oh, and it's kind of gummy. Ooh, yeah, no, we're not keeping that. I'm not even, yep, I've had this for a little bit. And then the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Bubblegum, the stick blush. This shade, if I remember correctly, is absolutely gorgeous. It is like the cream product of like the NARS Orgasm. There's the brush as well. So keeping that. And then you guys, we have the blush palettes. We're not done yet. Okay, this one from Eloise, The Secret Garden. I reviewed this and then I was recommending it and everyone came back and said, it's sold out. I can't find it anywhere. If I remember correctly, these blushes were phenomenal. Like Absolutely stunning, gorgeous. I had the like more of a cool tone up here, the corally pinky shades down here. Keeping this one. Danessa Myricks Dewy Cheek and Lip Palette. Yes, keeping this one. It's so beautiful. I feel like you can, like I've definitely played around with these two, but now that I'm getting into more of like the deeper, darker tones, I can play around with this a little bit more. And I do like a moment where you match your cheek and your lip. So keeping that one. Alamar, their Color It Blush Trio. There's 3 different shades in here. Seclusion, Isla, and Toasted. Look how beautiful they are. So gorgeous. Gonna keep those. I love these 2 shades. They're so deep. And then if I want to lighten this one up, I just put in a little bit of Seclusion. It's so gorgeous. Jacqueline, the Rouge Romance. Very bold shades. I am going to keep this, especially as I've been getting more into the deeper tones. Really beautiful. Even though she's no longer a brand, doesn't mean I have to get rid of all of her products. So keeping that one. Laura Lee Blush Aesthetic. I think, didn't she just sunset her brand too? I can't remember. I know there was something going on where she was selling a bunch, like there's a huge sale on her site. But this is her blush palette along with a highlighter. I guess it could be like a face palette, but it's too complicated. I'm keeping it. Beautiful. And then the last blush product that I have, just dedicated blush. We still have face palettes in a future video. This one is from Melt Makeup. This is the, it doesn't tell me. I forgot which release this was, but this is the Monarcha palette. Really pretty. Love the shades. And then I love that you have the like shimmer glitter toppers. So I'm keeping that palette as well. The artwork is gorgeous. Okay, you guys, this is what I got rid of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. There we are. So got rid of 47 and I started with 155. That's a pretty good dent. Okay, I usually film everything back into the drawer, but this is like a jigsaw puzzle. So let's kind of break this down. Right here I have all my Huda Beauty blush filters. I have my Milk Makeup Cooling blush sticks. Charlotte Tilbury, the ones that were hidden all the way in the back over here. Put them up here. Anything that could literally stand up, I tried to put in a position where I will see it and remember it. Same thing with these right here. My 𝐿 little blush sticks are right here. If it was kind of narrow, I tried to put as many as I could so that I could see them and not forget about them. Now back here, and you can't really see it too much, a couple of my other like powder blushes like this are tucked in the back and I can see them. Vice when I had all of these, and I'll show you because they're not in there yet. I'm about to put these in here. When these were all the way in the back, I couldn't see anything underneath them. All I could see were the matte blush wands or whatever was here. These are gonna end up going on top of these products. And I'm not to the point where I'm like, okay, I need a second blush drawer. I just don't want to, like I'm already at 2 drawers for highlighter. So I'm trying to confine as much as possible to 1 drawer. But that is proving to be a little bit harder than I planned. I did decide I'm gonna get rid of this one from 𝐬.Cosmetics. It's not gonna fit in the drawer. I also, like, I have other shades that are similar. So I have this one from REM, which is a stick. Feel like 1, I can put this in the drawer a little bit better, and 2, like I don't need to keep it. So we're getting rid of that one. And then I have all of my little like blush wands along with some of my other cream blushes and sticks. So this is gonna look so unorganized and crazy. I might have to find something to put like on my desk, or I don't know. I haven't figured out where the spare products are gonna go that are like erupting out of this drawer. That's the best way to say it, erupting. But right now, this is the catastrophe that I'm working with. And even then, who knows? This is just me coming back and adding things into the collection that I had purchased and making sure that they all fit. I might have to go into a second drawer because I didn't realize I like blush as much as I do. But for right now, this is where we're at. We're just trying to hope that everything fits and can stay in the drawer and takes up some space that, I don't know. We're gonna have to see what other real estate I have as far as like where I can put the makeup once I've decluttered everything. I do like blush. I did not realize I was gonna end up picking up all of the blush filters, but they're beautiful. I love them. I haven't been able to like come to terms with parting with any of them because they are really gorgeous. But this is what we're working with. You saw how organized underneath of these they are. And then we just added in the chaos. But that is the blush collection for right now. Okay, you guys. That was a hard declutter for me because I do love my blush collection. Funny enough, when I was growing up in high school or even early on in the Navy, I only had one blush color that I used. I didn't go and explore. I barely like tried any other ones out. I literally just had one. And what's funny is that shade and that brand, I don't have any of those in my collection. I might need to go and recheck those out. But we started out with 108 blushes. We got rid of 47. That is almost half of my blush drawer. What? I didn't think I was going to say that. I didn't think I was going to declutter half of my blush collection. I never declutter that much. When I started the declutter series, I was like, okay, I'll probably get rid of, you know, a handful of products here. There's definitely some expired products in like the primer drawers. Blush? I never thought I'd want to accumulate that many blushes, but two, we got rid of half of the collection. What? I think I did pretty good. You might agree with me, you might disagree with me. That's fine. We don't have to agree. But I appreciate the feedback. Let me know. Are there some blushes in there that I got rid of and you're like, how dare you? Let me know. Are there some that you're like, oh, I've never tried that and I really want to try it out? Or do you have suggestions of blushes that you enjoy or colors that I haven't used that you think I should try out? Put it in the comments. I've definitely been taking on some of your suggestions and I have a list of things that I need to pick up and try out in future videos. But I want to know. I want to know your thoughts on if I'm overlooking a product. If I'm overlooking a shade that I should definitely try out, put it in the comments. I'll go and try them. But you guys, go and check out more of the Declutter series. The playlist is in the drop down box. Definitely go check those videos out. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. If you like this video, make sure to hit a big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.